Okay, we're going to try to do this without the music interfering and all that good stuff. So good morning, happy Saturday. It is 10:20 a.m. and it's 61 degrees according to that, but I think that's wrong. Well, the phone says, the watch says 60, so I guess it's warmer than I thought. We're going to go to Boone and we'll just have to see. I don't know that I'm going to be able to, I'm going to stop it because I don't know if I'm going to be able to block that music out. So I'll come back. I'm back. So they give me a blue cup that says, Happy Holidays. It's red, white, and blue, but mostly blue. Oh, well, at least it's holiday. I don't think they had a holiday cup last year, if I remember correctly. But then again, I don't know how much came. Yeah, I did come up here quite a bit last year. I get my years messed up. You know, I haven't been to that Big Lots but one time since they reopened. I wonder what they got in there now. I might go by there tomorrow. You know, my Cato, not that I bought that much from Cato, but there's been a Cato here since I was a baby, because Cato was found in North Carolina, and now it's no more. It's kind of sad. You know, they did have some things for plus size women. Car, you're not supposed to be turning, but whatever. All right, I'm going to the car wash now, and you know, I know that the car wash is not exciting to you, so I'm not going just to film the car wash. I'm going to just do the car wash because I need a car wash. And, you know, I might try to talk amongst you, but for right now, I'm going to cut you off again just because you don't need to see all this. Okay, now every time I'm in the car wash, I think about Yankee in the South going to the haunted car wash. This sweatshirt's, I know it's too big, but whatever. I like them big. I like lots of things big. Okay, let's talk about Sarasota Tim. That's his name. He went walking around the UTC mall on the outside, and he had to show us everything. Like we don't know what Panera Bread is, or REI, or and he showed Rocco Taco. We remember he don't like Rocco Taco because they're out of his pay grade. The food there is out of his pay grade. Now, if somebody else is paying, he's all for it. But if he has to pay, out of his pay grade. Anyway, he walked around there and he kept talking about the music wasn't on, so he could talk. And of course, he still has an issue with, let's wait a minute. Anyway, he still has an issue with, sorry, my nose. He still has an issue with his voice going. So I guess that illness he had was just, you know, a reaction from that injection he had. And, you know, it's over now, other than his voice. And, you know, I think probably his voice has something to do with the fact that he just don't shut his mouth. I think that's what it is. He just don't shut his mouth. You know, I've often wondered, while he sits there in that Flagstaff 25 kbs, whatever it is, does he continue to talk to himself? Does he have the camera on while he's continuing to talk to himself? Or does he just talk to himself in general? Now, I talk to the cat every now and then, but I catch myself because I know that I I know the cat's not going to answer me. And it's not that I really want the cat to answer me, because if he did, I might get concerned. But anyway, I do find myself sometimes talking to the cat. But he don't have a cat. At least let's hope he don't have a cat. So right here, as I'm going up this highway here, this is Highway 421. This is our major highway that goes to Boone. They're working on the road. I don't know what they're doing. They've done all this mess, and I have no idea what's going on with it. It changes every day. Well, I do think they're building a sidewalk, but I don't see why they would be building a sidewalk all the way down here, unless they're going to put something major up here. I see they're up here grading. Maybe they're going to put us a Target in. I doubt it. You know, BJ's warehouse opened up at Pigeon Forge, Sevierville yesterday, or this week. But yesterday, I watched the video yesterday. This week. So, I wonder, and I'm thinking, they go to smaller areas. They might build a warehouse here. They'd probably put it in Boone, though. But then again, it's a box in the road. Then again, they'd have to move mountains up there. Here, they just got to move a little bit of hills, you know, and fill them in to build one. I think that'd be a good idea. BJ's Warehouse, come to Wilkesboro. North Wilkesboro, come to Wilkes County. That's right. And see, if you put it right here, you've got you've got 2 other counties. And actually, even Mountain City, Tennessee could come here to BJ's. That'd probably be closer than them going to Johnson City, or wherever the closest one is to them. I'm just saying, this area's got a lot of potential, BJ's. Lot of potential. I used to talk to Sam's, because I know Costco's not coming. But Sam's didn't listen. So I'm talking to you, BJ's. BJ's, I'm talking to you. All right. So I'm going to shut up. I ain't said much today. But I'm going to come back on.
Who wants nothing?
am back. So I'm letting you down, y'all. I didn't film a lot. I should have known when I got up there that it was going to be packed. I mean, I filmed a little bit in Home Goods, just a second in Belk, and that's pretty much it. I was going to film where we were eating, but we ended up having to sit at the bar, and then they brought up some people beside of us, so set some people beside of us, I'm trying to say. So it just wasn't going to work. Had we been at a table in a corner, I would have. But, you know, I'll say this much. It was Peppers. If you ever go to Boone, North Carolina, it's a great place to eat. It's been there around 30 years, I guess. Food is always consistent. It's locally owned. And, you know, they have, now at night, they have some plates. You know, they have like meatloaf and chicken and a little bit more than they do during the day. The day is just mostly sandwiches and salads and soups and appetizers. It's a little pricey for me when you really think about it. Now, Dave and I ate for $40. I think it was 46 something. And we had appetizers mostly. I had chicken wings. And we got to order fried mushrooms, the small order. And then he had salad and soup. So it's pretty pricey to me. For what? I mean, you get a lot of food, and you get good food, and it's freshly made. There's nothing brought in frozen or anything like that. So it all amounts to, if you want freshly made food, or do you want, you know, I don't know what to tell you. As far as drinks, I had a Diet Pepsi. He had iced tea. So, you know, when I really think about it and I tell you what we got, I think, yeah, it's a little pricey. But it's, you know, I don't go there all the time. It's a place that we go, you know, 3 or 4 times a year. I do remember that the mushrooms I need to stop getting. I don't eat them. He just eats them, but he ends up taking them home because I don't eat them anymore. And I know we love them, but for what you get, they've just gotten too expensive. And that's the one thing that we could have cut out that, you know, probably didn't really need. Because like I say, he ended up bringing half of his home. And actually 2 of my wings, so I didn't even eat all the wings. And there was 8 wings, so I only ate 6 of them. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know that. That is, I mean, the more I think about it, the more I think about, yeah, it's a little pricey. But you got to remember, Boone is considered, it's a college town, but it's also a tourist town. You know, a lot of people, especially when it starts to snowing, that's where a lot of people go to ski. So, anyway, that's all I got to say there. I did not go to Ulta Beauty. We walked, well, I didn't walk exactly by it. You know, it's there in the mall. That's where it's at. And they don't have that much left in the mall, but they do have Home Goods and TJ Maxx on one end, Belk's on one end, and then where you come in, supposedly the main door, there's a Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby, they put up a wall, so there you can't even get there from the mall. You have to go outside. But the Ulta is there when you come in the main door, and then Panera Bread is across from it. So, and like I say, this is a little mall. It would have, in its heyday, it would have had maybe 30 stores. So now it's like it's got big stores. And there's a shoe store in there, a shoe department, which has got pretty big space. And 2 stores that carry Appalachian State University stuff and other sports stuff, clothing. You've got a big nail salon in there. I mean, I guess it's got at least 15 people doing nails. And then, as I said, there's a jewelry store, there's a GNC, 2 little restaurants. One is Tucker's Cafe, the other is, and I thought about going there, but we didn't, 1182, I think is what it's called, something like that. It's changed so many times there. Anyway, that's what's there. And anyway, when he asked me, he said, are you not gonna, I went to Bath and Body Works, forgot that. And he said, aren't you gonna go buy Ulta? And I said, no. I said, there's not one thing I need in there, because I knew they didn't have the Dior lipsticks. I'd already looked. I said, there's not one thing I really need. And I said, if I go in there, see, I'm still walking around with about $150 worth of gift cards that I'm just waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting on, but I said, there's no sense of me going in there right now. I don't need anything. I think they'll have a coupon between now and Christmas from Ulta, so I'll wait until then. Usually they do a $20 coupon between now and Christmas. So anyway, I'm saving my gift cards probably to buy me another. I am scraping the bottom of that 1 tube of Dior foundation stick. The first one I bought. I still got the second one, but the second one is that darker color. So I will need to buy one that's lighter here before long. But like I say, I'm going to wait till the coupon comes. Or Sephora sometimes will have a coupon or something again before Christmas. And then I'll buy it. And then I'll buy me one to get me through the winter. So anyway, today, what have I got on? I've got on Dior. And that's what it looks like. Now, my nose is a little red. It's not picking up in the camera, but it's a little pinky because my nose was running. And actually, it was not cold up there. I was afraid it would be colder than it was here, but it's not. It's about the same. I mean, it's 70 here. It's probably 65 there. But it wasn't enough to make a difference. That's about it, y'all. That's about it. Hadn't watched any more videos in between now and then. Well, I take that back. When I was sitting there eating, I did see that Jay put up one, and it was on, but I couldn't really watch it. You know, when you're in there. There was too much noise. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Love you. Bye.